The title of this writing is Your Special Invitation Arrives Every Day. Every day of our lives, we're offered an invitation to experience something special, but the way we've been conditioned, it only goes into our spam folder. The invitation doesn't make it into our thoughts because it's between our thoughts. When your thinking stops, even for a moment, your invitation arrives. What are you being invited to countless times every day but ignoring? The invitation to go deeper. Our conditioning is towards the superficial, things on the outside that glitter and shine that promise us the unexplainable feelings of the sublime. You've probably noticed that superficial doesn't deliver on its promise. The invitation shifts at that point to go for the new and improved version of glitz, and when you bite again you get bitten in the ass. This cycle will go on for a lifetime until you respond to the invitation to go deeper. You finally notice the invitation to go deeper when you realize you're deeper than your thoughts. Thoughts are superficial and don't have the depth of what lives between them. The space between your thoughts is your depth. The more often you experience that space, the deeper you go. It's at this depth that the promise is delivered. At your depth, you are no longer a slave to your conditioning and thoughts. You're free, if only for a moment, from the thought machine and its unfulfilled promises. When you experience your depth, you get the unmistakable feeling that everything is taken care of. When you experience your depth, you neither toil nor spin, to borrow a biblical phrase. The first step to finding your depth is to recognize that your thoughts are surface fodder. They just fatten you up with broken promises. Then begin to notice the spaces that reside between each thought. When you explore those spaces, you discover your depth. Start slow and focus on the spaces. Just knowing they're there is enough to get you curious to explore even more. The more you explore the spaces, the deeper you get. To quote my friend Jerry Stocking, enlightenment is closer than your next thought. My invitation to you is to accept the invitation you're offered every time you think your thoughts, to explore the spaces between them and find your depth. It's an R.S.V.P that will set you free. All the best, John.